How's it, guys? We have Shannon joining us here today. Shannon's been a client of OTG for a couple of months. Welcome, Shannon. Great to have you here.
Thank you.
Just going to ask you a couple of questions, just chat to you about your experience with OTG. Firstly, I'd like to find out, what did you do before you joined OTG? What were you struggling with before you joined us?
So I've always considered myself quite an active person. I love running. I used to go to a gym and do some spinning and yoga. But for me, I also have quite a demanding job, and I was almost just pushing in 30 minutes when I could after work, and then I'd get a bit tired, and I was doing the same. I really would time 30 minutes of my gym session.
Sure.
Do the same kind of routine I've probably been doing since university, and then by 25 minutes getting tired, hungry, and wanted to go home. So what I think, I had actually no direction in what I was doing. I just wanted to get off my office chair and move a little bit and then go home and eat dinner. So yeah,
awesome.
That's what
and then, what has your experience been like since you signed up with OTG? What have you found that we helped you change, and has your experience been positive or negative? What's it been like?
So I've been actually such a fangirl lately with OTG.
Thank you.
I honestly say OTG has changed my life with training, because I went to Lil. I mean, I've known you and Lil since, I think, even before I trained at OTG, because I used to come for a little bit, and then my work got I used to travel a lot for work, so my routine was just all off. And then I came to Lil. I said, Lil, I'm getting married, and I've got to a stage where I have to be honest with myself, and I know what I'm supposed to do, but I'm just not doing it. And I want to be better, and I want to get fit for my wedding. But I said to her, I don't just want to do this for my wedding. I want it to be a lifestyle change. Awesome. So I am in a desk job. I have a very overwhelming job. I needed something that would work for me. And she was like, I'm so glad you've said that it's a lifestyle change, because that's what we're going to do for you. And it really has been. Like, it's been awesome. It fits in with what I do daily. It's challenging. It's fun. The biggest thing is it's so fun. I get there. I love it. I love the guys. Everyone will take time to explain, like, the squat to me. There's no problem asking those questions. Awesome. So for me, it's been just so much fun. I have experienced incredible results. I mean, just from training these last few months, my body's changed, and it hasn't been something that, to me, it's like I climbed this massive mountain and I got there. It's actually been such a sustainable change, which has been incredible.
Amazing, amazing. So it's so good to hear that. And then, with our nutrition, we have a flexible nutrition system that we operate. How have you found that adapting to your life?
So for me, it was very easy, and so I live with my fiance, and I had to pull him on board as well, because we couldn't have one weak link in this relationship. So he unfortunately had to have an overall as well. But we did small things, we made small changes, recommended, and big results. And it was really like, it was going back to basics, making things easy, very easy to understand, easy to prep, no fancy ingredients that you couldn't find, or a meal that you had no idea how to make and actually couldn't fit everything into one grocery shop. It's like, this is what it is, this is how to do it, and implement it. So it was so easy. Just simple things like looking at dairy and what was the right kind of dairy to add into your diet, or what you could put out, and where you were snacking that wasn't necessarily doing well for you. Actually understanding what you were eating and how it was impacting you was such a big help as well. So that made a huge difference to us, and eating properly for what we were actually doing. has made such a difference.
Awesome. I'm so glad to hear it. And then if you were to chat to a person that was sort of sitting on the fence at the moment, not sure whether they should take the leap and take the jump into our program or wanting to carry on their own, what advice would you give them?
I would say that, you know, if you're curious about starting, jump off the bridge and try it. Like just take that leap and get through the first 2 weeks, because really you think you're training, but you have no idea that you're not training well until you start off the grid. You will be so impressed at how quickly you improve on such small things, like just simple things like gripping and holding onto your weight. Is you change so dramatically, and it's so easy and fun to do it. So if you're nervous about trying it, because so many people go, oh, but you know, is it full of power lifters and really hectic fit guys? And I'm like, no. Yes, there are very strong people there and they are very fit, but everyone is struggling with something. And everyone is like motivating the other person, and everyone's doing well. So you won't feel like I'm the unfit person there and I'm not meant to be here because I don't lift weights. That is not the feeling at all. You don't feel scared about that, because the biggest thing about OTG I found is it's such a community. And even being in lockdown, if there's one day where you're on the quiet and you haven't said anything about working out or how you're feeling, someone will message you and say, how's it going? You know, are you doing well? Not even how's your training? How are you doing? And that's so awesome. So it's such a great community to be in. I would recommend it to everyone.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Shannon. We really appreciate you taking the time out to chat to us, and we love having you part of our community, and we'll chat to you soon. Thanks for your time.
Thanks, Scotty.
Cheers, Shannon.
Bye.